So we here. Artists bullied off of Twitter for using AI art. You know where we fucking about to go. I'm starting to realize that a lot of people are realizing this, even not just him, as far as Sam does art, because mind you, his art is basically was shoved into the engine. I know he's the most mad out of all of this, but we're gonna see what he's got to say because he has quotation around using AI art. I want to understand what he means by that quotations, because people hate any type of use of AI, any type of incorporation of AI at all. And they bullied this person, so-called, this is what he going to. They bullied this person into non-existence, right? And I'm still just going back to, like, let me look up, like, is there a Ergo Josh video, bro? I'm still mad. Yes, I'm still mad at that Ergo Josh incident. Yes, I'm still mad at that shit. Give me a minute. Ergo Josh. Does he have a new video? Okay. Lord Jesus. And the thing is that I think he put out that video latest. That's weird. Wait a minute. How is that the latest? If that just seen at 3 months? Streamed 3. Oh, so he streamed 3 months ago. Okay. But yeah, even, let me see, live. He was doing videos back to back to back to back. And it's like they bullied him off of the fucking internet too, dog. For real. They bullied him off of the internet, and he's still doing the Instagram reels or whatnot. If you see my nose and I got all of the Vicks on it, I'm still trying to make sure I ain't sick. But basically, he's an artist from my stomping ground. And the funny thing is that I don't think I'm even his audience per se. I'm an artist, but I'm not specifically his type of audience when it comes to his type of art style, right? I don't find a lot of his, when he first started, he did a lot of Disney type of art, like Disney pretty girl cute Pinterest art, right? And I really wasn't a fan of that, but I wanted to support him because he's a black man trying to basically make it inside of this YouTube art community space. And I wanted to support him just off of that. You know what I mean? He didn't say no crazy shit. He didn't say no wild shit. He's not like polarizing when it comes to his views on shit. You feel me? It's like he's regular shit. But when he did that AI shit, and people was just, people wanted to justify their vitriol against him because of his own posts on his own page stating that he wanted to pose a question to the community. The community said no, and he still did it. So they said, okay, since you're gonna still do it, we're gonna, that was their justification for their vitriol against him, right? Cool. We go forward to the future. He says he changes his videos title because it was a little bit of like a kind of like a passive aggressive towards the community that got mad at him, which is kind of like it basically fuels the fire as well. But then he also he took a step back. He changed the video title. You know what I mean? He changed the video title, and he also made another video saying I got called out on my stance on AI. I made plenty of beauty videos in the past about how they went hard on this man. Okay, it's the way that he incorporated AI was, this is basically what he did. He made the Midjourney make up of a paper. I mean, as a paper, he made Midjourney create hair follicles, just straight hair follicles, and he wanted to basically make it do basically a certain shape language. He wanted to give it a certain shape language. Some people would say that you could just look for the Pinterest. You could just go find it. If you know about finding the right type of reference for what you see in your head, you know that that's not always the fucking case. To find the right type of angle, that's not always the case. You could find something close, but some would say, well, you need to get your level up. You need to get your fucking skill game up, nigga. It don't matter how you fucking create art. When it comes to that situation, I personally don't find it a fucking problem. The people that found it a fucking problem, they were heated. They were so heated, in fact, that I want to believe that they tried to take down his video. That's how mad they were. And then you have these new YouTubers that literally, the reason why they even blew up within 2-3 years is because they literally they recently got called out. I'm not going to name no names, but they recently got called out on their bullshit when they find a specific type of artist that possibly or allegedly used AI art right? And some of them do get caught and basically have all of the evidence, but some of them are just allegations. And they send all of their people, well, excuse me, they don't send their people, they'll just make a video about it, right? They'll make a video about it, knowing that they have a following, knowing that they have a fucking following. Make a video about this shit, and then all of those people will say, you ain't shit, you're not a real artist, why would you do this? They just pick, critique about that artist. And most of these artists can't even fucking draw a fucking complete circle, nigga. Some of these motherfucking artists are straight beginners, and because they're beginners, they're so fucking mad that they're straight beginners, and they see AI art creating straight up masterpieces, for lack of better words, because y'all don't want to call it what it is. AI art is creating fucking masterpieces. The fingers are fingering now. Okay, they have actually 5 fingers now. You'll catch every now and then that we got 4 fingers, 3 fingers, but they got 5 fingers and they doing all types of shit. Okay, I digress though. They got on this man. I'm bringing it back to Ergo because they got on this man. He stopped making fucking YouTube videos because of the YouTube art community, artist community, and that's why I don't fuck with y'all niggas, bro. Don't. If y'all come to this page because of the AI, because y'all fucking rage clicking, you a fucking idiot. You a fucking idiot because you are fucking part of the problem. Rage clicking. Stop rage clicking, nigga. Maybe you might not see AI art on your fucking YouTube feeds, my nigga. It's like this the most weirdest shit. And then when you're surprised, oh my god, I didn't know this was AI art. And then you just mad. Calm down, my nigga. Like, calm down. It's here. It's here, bruh. So when you see other artists incorporate art and you don't personally like it, you can just block that person. Make sure YouTube doesn't suggest it. Shit. Delete the app. Delete the app if it's that much fucking vitriol in you, man, my nigga. Because other artists that actually do this shit actually want to learn from people like Ergo, you know what I mean? And not have him like, this will have niggas on the brink of suicide, damn near. I wouldn't put it past the artist to literally commit suicide, because it's like, what's the point of life if I've been doing this all my life? Mind you, these motherfuckers be like younger than 30 years old, be ready to fucking off themselves over art, over fucking art. It's enraging to know that as artists, we already go through the turmoil within our own identity, with who we are. First of all, with who we are as a human fucking individual. First off, of a human fucking individual, it's hard to figure out who the fuck we are from age 3 all the way to age fucking 30, 40, 50. I know 40, 50-year-olds that still don't know themselves. And then you throw art inside of it. We're going over race identity politics. You throw race inside of it. You throw sexuality, your sexual identity in that. You throw, because it all matters. It all fucking matters. And then you throw on the cherry on the fucking icing on the top of the fucking cheesecake. Artist identity. Who you are as an artist, as a creative. Y'all gotta chill out, bruh. I'm gonna play a little bit of this video because it's Sam Does Art, so I know he's gonna get some type of views because it's Sam Does Arts. But even Sam was kind of like going after motherfuckers like Pinterest, Real quick, I wanted to say this because I had to get this off my chest. If y'all don't like fucking AI art, if y'all don't like AI art so fucking bad, y'all are so fucking mad at AI art. Here's a suggestion. Stop making videos about it, nigga. You're profitizing off of AI art. If you hate people that profit off of AI art, aren't you technically a part of that same profitizing off of AI art? Oh, but because you're talking about how it's bad, that's justification for you making money off of AI art. If we gonna talk about it, let's talk about it, dog. If we gonna talk about it, let's talk about it, dog. Because you're stating to the community how this anatomy structure
supposed to be this way, but all anatomy isn't perfect, and artists aren't supposed to be perfect because that makes style, but this particular shading and this artifact and...
Stop making YouTube videos about this shit then. Stop making YouTube videos about all of the artists, not even just Sam Does Art. All of the artists that's on YouTube that's so mad at AI art, stop making YouTube videos. And if you get paid on Instagram and on Twitter and on TikTok and you make an AI post, delete that shit, man. Delete that shit. Delete it. If you are so mad at AI art, why are you profiting off of it? I just had to say that shit, bro. I'm gonna let the video finish.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
Because it's like, it is AI art on Pinterest, right? But to keep talking about it is basically egging the conversation on why these people that's below you, and I'm talking specifically to Sam, these people that's below you see you doing that to AI art on your big platform. Just never mind the shit. If you don't like it, you be like, it's not my shit. I don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But you literally making videos on videos on videos about it. You know what I mean? Like, so it plays into the minds of the people that's basically younger than you and already thinking, okay, he's my idol. So if he feels this way about AI art, then I should adopt this same identity. You understand what I mean? To the young artists, I just want to say, have your own identity. Have your own identity, bro. Go into this world of art with your own take, your own taste. This is why the artist community is so fucking beautiful, scary, interesting, because there's so many takes on life. It's so many ways to view how we manage to go on in this world without even knowing who our creator is and why were we created.
To this day.
The shit gets deep. It gets deep as fuck. But I'm gonna go back to the...
Holy cow, guys, this is bad. This is real bad. Well, guys, we've got some more issues coming out of Twitter. So the other day I was scrolling on my timeline, wasting my life away, and I came across this. Somebody posted, "This is insane. A legitimate artist bullied out of existence for what reason?"
And it's like, it's getting to the point where it's too fucking indistinguishable. You cannot tell. You cannot tell nowadays. People say, yeah, I could tell. You can't tell, bro. Some of these artists that actually do art and has been doing art, I'm looking at it like, damn, he's been doing art for this long, and I'm starting to realize his art looks like AI art. And I know he's drawing it because he has time lapses. Mind you, they have programs that create time lapses. Not saying that this artist or any other artists are doing this, but there are people that are literally creating the fucking AI to create time lapses of art to make it seem like, hey, I said this in my last video about this shit.
And just like that, I was hooked, man. I was like, what is going on? At what point does this kind of stuff start to deserve actual consequences? This platform is so unbelievably hostile to artists at this point.
It's not just that platform, bruh. It's not just that platform. And people are gonna, like I said before, people are gonna go and flock to this Sam Does Art artist bullied off of Twitter, right? But it's the same shit on all these platforms, on Instagram, especially on YouTube. Niggas is monetized, making money off of bullying niggas, off of fucking using inclinations of using alleged use of AI art. And even if it is, like, leave them the fuck alone, bruh. Like, leave them alone. Now, if they're using your specific art, or if they're using an artist that you know for a fact, you have all of the details, you have the fucking papers, you got the receipts, cool, do that. Make sure you call that nigga out. If you got the receipts on motherfuckers using specific artists, and you can call that specific artist out, you can see the logo that's been AI merged into the picture, and they try to erase it, then I can see that happening. But no, these niggas be basing it off of allegations, possibilities, and motherfucking, how's the wind going? How's the wind fucking going? How's the climate on YouTube? Is it yay or nay? That's how they be basing these shits off of, bruh.
I don't even know what to say. So this tea seemed to be boiling hot. Naturally, I wanted to find out more. So I click on this post, and apparently this person on Twitter decided to make an AI call out post about another artist's work, and it was...
Do you see all of this? Do you see all of this? AI with the hands, right? I said you about the hands, the knee. The knees ain't kneeing for them. Push more inside of the hips. No ribs. Long. What? This is like just. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting, bruh. It's disgusting the way y'all critique other people's art as if y'all don't never heard of fucking styles. Like I said before, even if it was an inclination of this is a possibility that was AI art, mind your business and you wait till you get them receipts, my nigga. Till you actually see them literally going from AI art generative programs and moving it over to their fucking clip studio and using it, tracing on top of it. Even I don't even think that motherfuckers tracing on top of it. I said it. That's my hot take. Even motherfuckers tracing on top of AI art, I don't think that that's a fucking problem. Because at least they actually using their fucking hands. I said it. Now, you can say tracing on top of real artists is a problem. I'll agree with you there. I'll agree with you there. But motherfuckers tracing off of AI art, that's my... Man, do you, man. Do you, man. Do you. Tracing off of AI art, man, come on now. Come on now. Now, if you're tracing, and mind you, these people still do this, mind you. They trace off of actual artists and then claim it as their own. But that's a straw man argument. I'm not going to go into that. That's a whole nother conversation. We was just talking about that earlier on my Discord. Is a artist that I follow, Overlord JC, his wife, or fiance, I think it's his wife now. But his wife, Juby, had her art basically copied, literally traced right over, damn near. It was neck and neck, same proportions and everything. And she's a Marvel fucking artist. She works for Marvel. And then she started taking down multiple other. Once she got called out on the bullshit, because first she didn't say anything. And when she was called out by Juby, she was like, why would you do this? Like, why would you do this? Juby has been stolen from multiple fucking times, dog. Multiple times by people that she has said that she thought were her friends, bruh. These are human fucking beings that work in the industry. And y'all are going after motherfuckers that possibly could be using AI art. Man, fuck y'all, man. Fuck y'all, for real. Fuck y'all type of niggas that be doing that type of shit, bruh. Cause it's like, y'all don't even know what the fucking main assignment is, nigga. Y'all don't even know what the fucking main assignment is. You got motherfuckers getting away with shit like the Marvel shit, and they still caping for a fucking old girl. Oh, well, the pose wasn't, and she didn't know because she maybe got it off of Pinterest, and that don't matter. That don't matter. You a whole Marvel artist, my nigga. That's what they pay you for. They pay you to come out with your own distinct designs. And she, like I said before, once she got called out, at first she didn't address Juby. She didn't address her. But when a lot of people started piling on the insults and all that shit, they started getting on her ass. Because it was basically multiple times that she's done this. It was other receipts being pulled out the fucking woodwork. Then you started seeing her basically, I think her name is Rainbow or something like that. But you started seeing her delete other posts, like very subconsciously. She didn't realize that people were watching her page. So she started deleting other posts. So why are you deleting posts? It's real nasty work with human beings. Okay? But when you come to this AI art shit, listen, dog. Block it, delete it, whatever you need to do to protect your fucking mental health, man. Because some of y'all are going fucking hard, dog.
Resulted in this. So the artist deleted their account, they're gone forever, and everybody is big mad right now. You can see this post was only made a few days ago and it's gotten 176,000 likes and 8 million views. So this kind of blew up. And just before we dive into this issue, I shouldn't have to say this, but please don't send hate to anybody involved in this video. Let's all be decent human beings. So let's first take a look at
the fact that multiple people that do these type of videos have to say this mean that there's a problem within our fucking community, dog. There's a problem, and I say our community. I don't even want to be a part of y'all niggas, bro. I don't even want to be part of y'all niggas, dog. Don't even fucking call me a part of that fucking artist community shit. That's why I just kind of did my own thing, whatever the fuck I feel like when it comes to these videos. Like, if I want to talk about politics, I talk about politics. If I want to make my channel about relative topics within the entertainment shit, I'll talk about that. But this is why I don't consider myself a part of the artist community, because it's still elitism in that shit. Like, it's still that. It's still motherfuckers that can do the art, right? Mind you, motherfuckers that can do the art, no reference. They say, oh, you use reference, you're a part of the problem. They say you use AI, you are part of the problem. I don't give a fuck what part of AI do you use. I don't give a fuck. Don't use Chat GPT, nigga. Like, it's kind of like mind blowing when it comes
The
to
original
that shit,
post
because they
calling
gotta
out
say
the
that
AI
shit.
art. It says, I can't unsee it, and these are all the points that kind of make this person suspicious that this piece might have been made from AI. Now, full disclaimer, I have no idea whether or not this artist actually used AI in their work, so just take my word with a grain of salt. I'm going to approach it from the standpoint of a bystander. Now, a lot of these points here that are shown on this image are just simple mistakes that an artist could actually make. For example, the shape.
I know motherfuckers that know, bruh. Like, cause y'all see my past videos, bruh. Cause it's like, it's empathy shown to specific people, bruh. Why? I just hate that empathy isn't shown to, I'ma just say it, black artists. I'ma just say it. It's aggy as hell, bruh. Like, and it's like empathy is shown to certain people. Like, I believe that if there was some type of alleged abuse of AI art being used by people like Ethan, people like Colleen, people like PewDiePie, people like Sam Does Art, those people, even Ross Draws got a pass when he was basically using people's pictures without reference. I mean, without letting them know that, hey, this is the artist that I'm pulling from, or this is the photographer that I'm pulling from, or this is the model that I'm pulling from. He got called out too, but it was still people. He was 30 under 30. 30 million artists on Forbes under 30. You understand what I mean? And it's like, y'all don't keep that same energy across the board, which is cool. But when we call out that bullshit, like, don't come on my page with that bullshit when we call it out, bruh. Because there are artists that do want to say some shit. Like, y'all are really fugazi, for real, for real. I said it on my last video, bruh. Y'all fugazi as hell, bruh. And like I said before, any artist, any young artist that feel as though I may want to incorporate the legs in this piece or the shape language in this piece. It's so many different forms of different AI arts because they pull from so many fucking different artists. It's almost like AI art has become its own style. You understand what I mean? In certain instances, AI art has become its own style because it's a amalgamation of all artists, or maybe a few specific artists, and how they do things. It's just some nasty work, man.
Shadow on the knees. I understand it looks kind of weird, but again, that's a mistake that an artist could make. Push more on the skirt. What do you mean by that, you pervert? Now, here it says long on the forearms. First of all, the forearm is not long at all. Second of all, even if it was actually long on the forearms, this is a mistake that anybody could make, okay? You cannot expect every artist to be perfect. And a question mark next to
You cannot expect every artist to be perfect.
the hand, yeah, I agree. Looks a little bit weird, you know, but again, this could be a stylistic choice. This other hand here, again, looks to me like a stylistic choice, and the ankle being broken, I don't think it's broken. I think, again, that's a stylistic choice. Now, some things that are a little bit weird is this random artifact on the front of the skirt. Now, obviously, we can't tell what it is because we're working with like 2 pixels, and also this hip right here that doesn't connect anatomically correctly to the body. And artifacts like those tend to be mistakes that an AI might actually make. But again, we can never know for sure. In today's day and age with the capabilities of AI, unless you get some sort of confirmation from the original artist about whether or not they actually used AI, you can never know for sure. So making a call out post like this is the first issue. Essentially what this person did was they had a little bit of a suspicion. So like any other sane person, they decided to go in guns blazing, dropping bombs in an attempt to destroy this artist's career. And if you live in a free society, you should probably know that we should never just assume somebody is guilty off of suspicion alone. So callouts like this, no matter how convincing, I feel like are just done in bad taste. This new AI callout stuff is just another manifestation of the cancer that is cancel culture. This absolutely idiotic idea that everybody is guilty until proven innocent. Now, just to form a more mature opinion, I decided to actually look into this a little bit deeper to see what more information I can get on the original artists who deleted their account. And apparently they were Japanese. So in their final post, they said, over the past 3 years, I finished drawing everything that I have in mind about Kanroji Mitsuri. It was a great honor to have so many people come and see it. Please forgive me for having kept silent up until now. I hope to meet you all again. As an artist, the account will be deleted at 7 p.m., which is Honestly, kind of sad. Based on this message, this was obviously just somebody who was a big fan of this character and wanted to share their work of this character. And the phrase, "please forgive me for having kept silent up until now," seems to imply to me that this person was definitely affected in some way by the cancel culture that was brought upon them by the person who made the call out post. So all around, this is just...
I don't even know how I feel about blaming it on cancel culture. I feel like this AI shit is something within itself. Like, it's its own fucking monster. I can say that it's a child of cancel culture. I do believe it is a child of cancel culture. But to say specifically that it is cancel culture to me is something that literally you cannot get any type of business or any type of like, it affects your... Well, I guess it does affect your money, right? If you ever try to sell anything like commissions or something like that. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Just an L situation. The person who made the call out now is facing serious backlash, and this artist was bullied off the platform. Now, the person who made the call out has made an apology. "I was wrong. I'm so sorry. I took the post down." The note said, "This user made a big mistake confusing a real artist with AI," and ended it with the artist being bullied and closing their account, which is, again, very, very sad. Just a horrible situation to be in. The person who made the call out post was only 23, so not a fully developed brain.
No, don't blame it on that. Don't blame it on not the fully developed brain, bruh. Because it's nah. Cause nah. No, don't blame it on that. It's like I don't even know how I feel about that shit, bro. Like blaming it on, oh, they were young, even though they were 23 years old. Get your ass off the fucking internet, then, nigga. Take his phone away. Take his goddamn phone away. Like, come on, bro. Like, damn, man.
I can understand that. And the person has since made an apology even in Japanese to address the Japanese artist. "I am the biggest idiot. I'm so sorry for making such a stupid claim with no basis. I am ashamed that I ruined something you obviously love. What you made is amazing. I say again, I am so sorry. Best of luck." And they've also made a bunch of apology drawings for the artist. "I incorrectly accused an artist of using AI with a scathing, terrible draw over of their Mitsuri art." The account closed shortly after. Now, personally, I wanted to do my research. I wanted to see why this person decided to make an AI call out in the first place and why everyone else was so convinced that it was not AI. So I did my research. I Googled the original artist, and this was the only image that would come up that shows something very, very similar to what I saw of this artist's work. Now, if I just zoom in here, personally, I do not see anything that jumps out at me that screams this was made by AI. I would be very convinced that this was actually a drawing and that this person is actually an artist who does draw. But what's interesting to me is I then came across this post. You know what's extra funny? I decided to look into the art because the post looked familiar to me. Turns out that was the whip. Hold up. What are you talking about? As you can see in this finished product, a lot of those mistakes have been fixed up. Always do research, Twitter users, and that's exactly what I'm doing. All right, so this is where things get a little bit funny, okay? Take a look at this piece right here. All right, beautiful piece. It does fix the mistakes, right? The hand seems to be better. The hips now connect to the right point. The neck, the shoulders, everything is now connected. Again, full disclaimer, I don't know if this person who posted this is just pulling this out of their butt or if this is actually from the artist. So take everything with a big grain of salt, okay? If you compare this piece to what was supposed to be the sketch, from an artist's perspective, this sketch has way more advanced shape language and way more advanced flow. Personally, if I saw this, I would assume that an artist with a lot of experience has made this piece. Whereas with something like this, even though yes, it corrects all of the mistakes, it still appears to me like the shape language and the flow and the pose of the character just comes from an artist with a little bit less experience. And this person actually did a little bit more digging like me as well. And again, I am not sure if this is actually from the original artist or if this is just made by somebody else. So take all of this with a huge grain of salt. I don't even know if this is from the same artist, but looking at a piece like this, the rendering on the iris and the rendering on the pupil, as well as the smudging out of the highlight, these are just not marks that an artist would normally make. And even here on the corner of the eye, you can see how it flares out into some of these elements that don't seem to make as much sense. Look at how the eyelash pushes up the shape of the double eyelid. So again, there's a lot of elements here that would suggest to me that this is a little bit sus. And then if you look at the hair here, again, the rendering here just screams AI. It's smudged, it's smooth, it's got this very uncanny look to it.
Listen. I'ma say this shit. It is what it is. We are now arguing over artifacts, over pixels, over slight. He just said, it's weird because he just said that we can't be perfect. He just said that. And now he's basically saying that this is suspect. I'm gonna say this. Artists, young artists, do what you feel like you need to do. Now, of course, you want to keep your integrity in your art, right? You want to keep your morality and your integrity in your art. So that means don't be claiming stuff that's not yours, right? Don't be claiming stuff that's not yours. But if you feel the need to use AI as inspiration, I feel like you could do that. I feel like personally you can do that. If you feel like you want to use AI art as reference, I feel like you can do that. I personally feel like you could do that. If you want to say that this is AI art, right? These same type of people will claim this is AI art, and any type of use going forward of this art piece is a part of the problem.
But still, I personally don't know where this person got these images from, and I also just personally cannot confirm or deny that they're made with AI. And as of right now, that is the full extent of this artist's work that I could find. So you guys can make up your own mind. Me personally, I feel like if these pieces did actually belong to that artist, then they might have used AI as a part of their process to come up with poses and ideas, but I'm quite sure that they actually drew. They were actually an artist as well. This is the issue here. Look, even after all this digging, I still can't be 100% sure whether this person did use AI or not, and nobody can be. But all of that, while very confusing, is besides the point. It doesn't matter what an artist chooses to do. If this person chooses to use AI to make their work, to come up with ideas, that might go against you and my values, but that's their choice. And just because they might have chosen to do this thing that we disagree with doesn't give any of us the permission to go out there and call them out and harass them off of the platform. I really like this message personally. Even if it was AI, this was unnecessary. It's already hard enough being an artist. We don't need to rip people to shreds.
Like, where were y'all at? Where were y'all at during the Ergo Josh shit? Cause y'all niggas was getting in niggas' asses, dog. Y'all was getting in that man's ass, dog. Okay? And again, I don't even think it made me more in solidarity with Ergo because of the whole black artist thing. Because it's like I said before, as far as the identity of who we are as artists, it's already hard. Like he just said, it's already hard in this world to be human, let alone be creative, let alone be black, let alone be anything else outside of that. Like, and then you got motherfuckers questioning our own, like, man, boy, if you don't get up out of my face. That's all I wanted to say, man, because I'm really I'm starting to see a lot more of these type of videos that are being more quote unquote empathetic towards artists that possibly have used it or possibly have not used it because they don't know the allegations and you can't prove. And like I've said it in my past videos, bruh. If they use it, it's not worth all of that fucking vitriol. Nigga, if you that fucking mad, go outside, breathe the fresh prana of the fucking earth, the real world, my nigga. You are literally hooked on the fucking computer, glued inside of the digitized space. It's a world outside that you are angry at pixels, my nigga. You angry at pixel art. Unless they are, I said it before, unless you are Carla Ortiz at the government and you are going in, unless you Sam, where you have seen your work probably being monetized on different platforms, using your work, using your art style, and selling it back to motherfuckers in books that cost $75. Unless you these motherfuckers, y'all should not be going as hard as y'all go, bruh. That motherfucker did a whole rundown. This, bing, 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 bing. You know what I want to do? To be petty? I want to see that motherfucker art. I want to run down everything that you shouldn't be doing in your art. It's like, why? It's like, I don't even want to do that because it's like, it's too much energy. It's like, I don't give a fuck like that. I don't really care. I got to make too much energy. I barely want to talk about this shit, but I do at the same time because it's like, it's aggravating to see motherfuckers that, whether they did it or not, I don't really care. Whether they use the AI art or not, I don't really care. I'm more so trying to understand the fucking vitriol behind the shit. The vitriol behind the possibility. It's, ugh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think going forward in 2025, I hope and I pray that artists are more empathetic to each other and understanding that we are more than just our art, and we have different paths, different views, different perspectives. Y'all know how I get down on this channel. I like hearing people's perspectives on shit that I might not agree with. Like, I don't agree with Sam Does Art a lot of the times. I don't. But I seen this video and I was like, oh, YouTube suggested this video. I was like, all right, cool. I know one thing. I'm going to make sure that motherfuckers, I'm going to try to profess as much as I can that it's not that big. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, though. Like, it's deep when you have your art being profitized. It's deep when you're actually going to the courts with Carla Ortiz. It's deep when you actually have some type of deep fake shit that's going on with your face on shit or your art on shit, and it's basically making your art, dehumanizing your art or dehumanizing you as the artist with the way that your art is being portrayed in the AI engines. Anything other than that, it's not that deep, bro. Humans do that shit for less. Humans should do that shit for free 99. Free 99. I have a couple of artists, like I got a Pixiv, and I got a couple of AI artists that follow my art page. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not blocking them. You know why I'm not blocking them? If they want to use my art, hey, it is what it is, man. So what can I do? I don't want them to. But they're their own fucking human. Like, what am I? I'm gonna run up on them all the way in Japan and be like, hey.
Put my motherfucking digital art down, nigga.
Put that shit down. So put that shit down. Put that fucking shit down. Put that fucking shit down, nigga. Put that motherfucking shit down, nigga. Don't touch my shit, nigga. I'm trying not to get sick, y'all. But it's just, this video. He's made
the people who are personally offended over AI art seriously need to lighten up. I'm fine with people who are against it and understand why, but it shouldn't lead to bullying or being bothersome to people, especially if you can't tell. Just ask and encourage them to draw if you actually care.
These motherfuckers, dog. God damn, y'all get on my fucking nerves. And they say it's just a young thing, but I've seen old heads that do the same type of rage clicking type shit, bruh. Go outside, bruh. Just go outside. All right. If you disagree, my motherfucker, you'll see. Give it another 5 to 10 years. You won't be able to distinguish which one is art and which one is AI, regardless of how you feel about your own personal stance about AI art. Whether it's right or wrong, I ain't saying that. All I'm saying is, y'all going after people, it's just a waste of fucking energy. It's a waste of time. And like that, we gone. Bun K.